Some 19th century tunnel workers have survived a cave in for all these years in London just by apparently eating people. So, and that is the plot for Deathline, aka Raw Meat. Blue Underground going with the American Raw Meat title here on their 4K release of this movie. They had put out a previous, pretty snazzy Blu-ray version of this, I think, a few years ago, but now since 4K is all the rage, they have brought it back. It features Donald Pleasence in a prominent role as one of the detectives, and it has Christopher Lee, who basically makes what I would call a cameo. This release here does have a pretty cool, shiny, metallic-looking logo on the side. Reminds me of the old Synapse things when Synapse used to do that. It's too bad they didn't get it there, but nonetheless, it looks cool. This looks cool anyway. The thing about the movie, I'll say this much. Let me get the good out of the way. Let me get the good out of the way. The good out of the way is from about the 40-minute onward portion of the film, which was an hour and 27 minutes long. From the 40-something minute on, it's pretty good. Leading to that first 40 minutes, it's kind of hard to get through. It's kind of rough. It's kind of slow. Uh, doesn't really tickle my fancy, as one might say, leading up to that. But from that point on, it's actually fairly well. The bad thing is like I really want to like it more than I do. I'm going to say that a few times when I do reviews this week, but it's something that I wish I liked a little more than I did. Um, Donald Pleasance is great. He plays kind of an a-hole detective, which is fine. The acting's fine. When there's blood and gore, it's pretty cool. The rest of it, not so much. But we have a main bad dude here, what you want to call him a bad guy. I mean, these people have been living there. They're just doing what they do. Kind of reminds you of somebody from Anthropophagus. Kind of reminds you of the Anthropophagus. And while I don't know, who the actor was that played him, he drills his way through a pretty good performance. Other than that, it's kind of slow. It's kind of dull. It's kind of boring. But you would never know that with this release because Blue Underground has went above and beyond to give us a perfect release for a unperfect film. Uh, I will say the 4K looks great. I've yet to see. I've said this every time I do Blue Underground review, whether it's written, whether it's video. I'll say it again though. I have yet to see a bad 4K release from Blue Underground, which is great because they have a lot of cool stuff under their belt that they release, and it's good to see they put that love and attention into it. Here's your extras. There's extras on the 4K disc. We got a new audio commentary that was not on the previous release. Expanded poster and still galleries. There's Christopher Lee. There is Donald Pleasant. And there is your facts you want to know about this movie. Now, here's the cool thing. Now, you get the slip. The slip's here. I have previously already switched over the alternate cover that says Deathline. This was the cover that was on the... I'm pretty sure this was the main cover that was on the Blu-ray release. I'd have to go look on the shelf. But pretty sure this is what they give us the first time as far as covers go. There you go with that on the back there. You pop it open. You've got your raw meat disc. You got the Blu-ray disc. If you still want to buy this, and you don't have the previous Blu-ray, and you just want to get the 4K, there's the 4K disc. We'll pause for the cost because there is one more cover that we can show you that is on the reverse of this. And here we have the other cover that is on this thing. I believe this was the cover I used primarily on the other release. Again, I'd have to go search the archives I got here. But it's a nice little release here. It looks great. The movie, not so great personally, but it is fun, especially when the guy starts hollering, is it mind the door, hold the door? I think it's mind the door. Why does the main bad guy, the villain, the killer of this movie, why does he holler, hold the door? I'm not 100% sure. But he gets set off basically when the people that he's with start dying off. And of course, plot-wise, a woman and her New York boyfriend find a governor knocked out in the subway. She insists that they go check on him. When they go to check on him and get help, he's gone, which leads to the events of them discovering that there's something going on in the subway. She eventually herself gets kidnapped, which the main guy wants to go find with the help of the police. That's your plot. I think I missed that earlier, and I should have probably did that from the start, but hey, we ain't perfect around here. But this is a pretty fun release for a movie that is probably better served with a group because it is slow. But yeah, raw meat, 2.5. Blue Underground, nice looking 4K. Everything else, It's a little bit hit and miss, movie wise, that is.